The man who died twice. In the bustling town of Ayinla, where the markets hum with traders' songs and the aroma of roasted maize filled the air, a strange tale began to unfold. One fateful evening, an old man named Baba Durojaiye, a respected palm wine tapper, passed away after a brief illness. His funeral was grand, with the entire town gathering to bid him farewell. Elders poured libations, the women wailed, and the earth swallowed his body. The town believed they had sent a good man to join the ancestors. But the story did not end there. Months later, in the distant town of Reby, a young apprentice named Adisa traveled to sell palm wine. As he walked to the town's market, his heart nearly leaped out of his chest. There, laughing and bargaining over yam tubers, stood Baba Durojaiye, the very man whose burial Adisa had attended. Adisa's throat went dry. He rubbed his eyes. Could grief be playing tricks on him? No, it was him. The same deep scar on his forehead, the same gap-toothed smile, the same posture of an old man who had spent his years climbing palm trees. With trembling feet, Adisa approached. Baba Durojaiye, he stammered. The old man turned, his smile faltering. His eyes held a flicker of recognition. But just as quickly, he forced a frown. Young man, you must be mistaken. My name is Baba Ayinla. I have never been to Ayinla. Adisa gasped. The voice, the mannerisms. It was undeniably him. Fear gripped his chest, but he was determined to unravel the mystery. That night, he sat by the fire, unable to shake the dread that clung to his bones. He could not eat, nor could he sleep. At dawn, he set out back to Ayinla, his heart pounding with every step. When he arrived, he burst into the elder's hut, his words tumbling over themselves. Baba Durojaiye is alive. I saw him in a Reby. He walks, he talks, he trades. The room fell into a heavy silence. The eldest of them, Baba Ayinla, the town priest, closed his eyes and exhaled deeply. An Akudaya, he murmured, a restless spirit, a man who had died but continued to live in another land, unseen by his true kin. It was a phenomenon whispered about in fearful tones. Some said Akudaya were cursed souls, unable to find peace. Others believed they were given a second chance to right a terrible wrong. The elders gathered their charms and set out for a Reby. When they arrived at the bustling market, Adisa pointed to a house at the edge of the town, where Baba Durojaiye or Baba Ayinla was said to reside. They knocked. A woman answered. "Who are you looking for?" she asked. "Baba Ayinla. Is he home?" Baba Ayinla spoke, his voice firm. The woman hesitated. "He left early this morning," she said. "He said he had urgent business out of town." The elders exchanged wary glances. The Akudaya had fled. That night, they lit a sacred fire and called upon the spirits. Baba Ayinla spoke in an ancient tongue, invoking the ancestors. The flames flickered violently, casting wild shadows against the hut. And then a whisper drifted through the wind. It was a voice the elders knew too well. I had to return. I was not ready to leave the world. Adisa shuddered. The voice was soft, distant, yet unmistakably Baba Durojaiye's. The priest poured libations to send the spirit back to the realm of the ancestors. The fire roared high, then died into embers. The town held its breath. By morning, word came from a Reby. Baba Ayinla had vanished without a trace. His belongings remained, but he was never seen again. From that day on, whenever someone saw a familiar face in a strange town, they whispered a single word under their breath: Akudaya.